Hi everybody and welcome to another video. In today's video, behind the roller door, we have a Audi A6 Avant owned by a good friend of mine, Alan. Now Alan bought this Audi, it's a black edition Avant, and he has fitted some lovely new wheels to it. But you'll see in behind the wheels here that the brake calipers and backing plates and even the wheel caps, or the wheel stud caps rather, are not black. So what Alan wants is he wants everything black. So what we're doing is, in this video, we're cleaning down the brake calipers, painting them black, but we're also putting in a nice little Audi emblem in there as well to just give it a small bit of detail. The S-line badge there, you'll see we're removing that because it is flaking with chipped black paint. So without further ado, on with the video. Right, front left wheel off, and just looking in here at how we're going to go about this. And we've got calipers nice and big. It's really good brakes in this car. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it all down, degrease it, scotch it, and get it ready to paint. I'm actually going to paint this lip of the disc. We'll try and clean this down and paint that and the backing plate. So we're just opting for black on the whole thing and keeping it all uniform. And here on the front face of the caliper, the owner would like the Audi emblem, the 5 circles going in there. So we have that, and the plan is to lay down the black first and put the badge on, and then lacquer over the badge then afterwards to lock it in place. So it should be nice. I think it'll really stand out, and it'll really be nice. It's subtle. It's not going to be a big badge, but it'll be a nice subtle look, which I think will be very, very nice. So on with the sanding. Now all cleaned down, degreased and ready to prime. Now you may be looking at this and going, oh, fuck's sake, he should take the caliper off, he should powder coat it, he should take the disc off, he should powder coat it, he should do this, he should do the other. We're going for aesthetics here on this one, and I've done a good few of these, and I'm quite confident to do it on and hit all the areas and it look exactly the same as if we sent it off to be powder coated. And another reason is this car must be back on the road as quick as possible. So by getting it completely cleaned down, getting in all the areas, all that, I'll be able to get in there with a small gun and hit everything perfectly. So there's no need to strip it, and there's no need to send it off to get powder coated. This is the way we're doing it, and that is that. So now I'm going to mask the face of the disc just to stop any excessive overspray going on it, and mask in behind the backing plate there as well, so make sure it doesn't go onto the suspension and so on. Okay, so first coat of high build primer on there, and you can see it's sitting pretty nicely. Degreased up every surface, so it's sitting there absolutely perfect. That's the key, making sure that each crevice is completely free of any dirt and grease. And one of the things I actually used was, and I'll show you, this little brush that I use for cleaning out the spray gun. I put that in degreaser and got into all the little areas with it, and then blew it out with the gun, and then with the small gun I actually sprayed on panel wipe and let it dry in, and that's perfect. So I'm going to do one more coat of that now, just to give it a nice level, just a kind of a nice level, just especially on the flat surfaces there, and we're ready then for the black. Alright, that's the black gone on there now on the caliper and the disc, and it is looking pretty nice. I just want to show you what I was using. Satin Black, but this is a tough paint, so it's a lot thicker in build than a normal Satin Black. It's quick drying, durable and chip resistant, and it says it doesn't need primer, but we've the high build primer put on there anyway. Now what I'm going to do next is on the front face of the caliper here, we've got some Audi logos, some Audi emblems, and we're just looking at different sizes to see which one to put on that flat surface that's going to suit the best. Once that's on, Then I'm going to lacquer everything with the gun and seal everything in. So we're going to size it up now and have a look and see. Now the pot of lacquer is mixed up there, and what I have next to it is a product made by U-Paul, and it's called Rocket. This is, it speeds up the drying of the lacquer, so it goes in with the hardener and it just makes it dry a hell of a lot quicker. It's absolutely ideal on a small job like this. That you want to have it, you want to, you know, really speed up the drying process, because in this small job, you know, it's not like you're painting a massive big panel where you need the lacquer to absolutely flow nicely, and this will speed up the drying of it, and it's perfect for a small job. So I'm going to crack on, fill up the gun now, and get painting. The inside of the wheel here, and you can see we have the wheel weights that are on there. Now I've scotched them up, and I've used the heavier satin black. And to be honest with you, all I want to do is just put them black, just to take the look off. Because when you look in through the wheel and you can see these silver weights, it's just you know, it's not nice to look at, and it kind of draws you to it. So I want to take, obviously weights have to be on there because the wheel has to be balanced, but we want to try and have them matching the same colour as the wheel, so that they're somewhat concealed to a degree. So that was the first coat gone on there. Now I'll just give them one more. I think there's no need to get too carried away with these. It's just to cover them, and yeah, should be a-okay. Now the observant of you last night, well, today is a new day. The observant of you on the earlier in the video would have seen when I was lacquering the calipers, I didn't have the car covered, and you may have been saying, what if overspray goes on the body? Well, first of all, we were doing one corner at a time and very little overspray did come out, but second of all, I'm electric polishing the car today anyway, and there was no overspray came out then. However, I wanted to show you this. One of the things that we're doing is taking off these S-line badges, because the previous owner painted the matte black and they are flaking off in places. So I have my hairdryer here. I'm just going to heat it a small bit, get this plastic tool in behind it. The reason why I want to heat it is I want to soften the glue, and I'll be able to pull it off, and hopefully I won't leave any glue behind me on the wing, but it'll just come off that bit easier. So we're just going to heat up a bit of it now. Okay, now we're going to get the little tool, go in behind it, try not to mark the body, and just start to twist it and pull it, and it should very, very gently just come off. And there we are. The glue is all intact and nothing left on the wing, and I'm able to polish over that now and continue on. Time to throw the towel in. It's done and dusted. Just backed it out into the light there, and the unfortunate thing is it's just gone 5:10 here, and there's a lot of condensation in the air, so it's starting to you go near it and it starts to cloud up. But calipers are done. Very, very happy with those. They turned out absolutely excellent. And the centre wheel studs there, the caps are now satin black as well, and the front one as well looks really, really good. We had a choice of different size emblems that we were going to go for, and pretty happy with the choice that we made there now. So now time to drop it back to the owner, Alan. So yeah, we'll crack on. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and catch you all in the